Welcome, 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 everybody. Welcome to episode 3 of A Passionate Eclectic and a Retired Liar. I'm your passionate eclectic, Mika from Entertainment and Color. And we have here, as always, every week.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's the retired liar, the Mr. Hoochie of all the Hoochies, Sir Gleeful. How y'all doing? And I hope everyone's tuning in from episode 1, 2, and now we at 3. Yes.
3 came up faster than we thought.
It's these weeks that's just flying by faster than we thought. It's like I blinked and now it's already Thursday again. I was like, damn.
Yeah, I went to DC over the weekend and I came back from DC, blinked, and it was Thursday.
Oh man, it was like just yesterday you was talking about you was in DC. Wow.
Exactly.
Fuck. Well,
uh,
that's how it be when time be flying for real.
yeah,
It's that age.
Yeah, DC was a vibe, so I'm excited and glad that I went. I have to go back, so
I wanna
recommend
look
it
the
to everyone.
seasons are changing. I wanna see
Ye-
them trees.
Yes, cherry blossoms. That's the one thing we did not do, which I wish we kind of
Wait,
did.
hold on. There's cherry blossoms in DC?
What trees were you talking about?
Trees in general. You know Florida don't got no motherfucking trees that change seasons. They just die.
Oh Lord. Yes. So in DC, they have the cherry blossom festivals, and you go to DC and you see the cherry blossoms bloom, and then they, go with the
That's
fall.
so I don't have to go to freaking Japan after all to see some damn cherry blossoms.
No, you can see them there, and if you come to New Jersey, you can see them in Newark.
I'll pass on coming to Jersey. I don't
Fine.
want to get robbed at the gas station because I can't pump my own gas.
You're not going to get robbed at it. Hey, I'll be there to protect you.
They gonna rob your ass too. You not pumping your own gas.
Listen, I am not pumping my gas. If I could have the luxury of never having to do it, I would not. But unfortunately, I go to other states and they do not understand. They don't stay on code here. We don't want to pump our own gas.
Shit, I mean that's the first place. Like, when I went to Canada, I was for the first time. I was very shocked that people was pumping their gas for me, and I was just like, yo, what the hell is this? Y'all bougie as fuck. Then I learned they got that shit in Jersey too. Like Jersey, the only place in America I know that do that, and they so damn dirty. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
All right, I'm going to ignore that. I specifically will go to New York and make sure I do not make sure I fill up on this side of the bridge, and not go to New York and have to get any gas because I ain't pumping my own.
See, exactly what I mean. Jersey girls just bougie for no reason. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Hey, bougie is as bougie does. Get you a bougie girl. We
You know
we
what?
upgrade you.
Maybe I gotta find me a bougie girl for real, for real.
Highly
That's
recommend it.
real.
Oh, so for today, as always, we have our news and gossip section. So let's start with Sarah Silverman decided this week that she wanted to attack Holly Robinson Pete, and I'm really not understanding why that was. So, Sarah Silverman, if you do not know, is a comedian. And Kanye West, who we discussed last week, and we're not really going to discuss him again this week. If we could forget that name, it would be helpful. But he decided to make some anti Semitic statements on his social media platforms this week. And lots of celebrities came out to basically tell him to shut up and to stop. Um, a lot of black celebrities were up in arms about it. Even more so, white celebrities were up in arms about it. Even more than his comments from last week about White Lives Mattering. So, on tune for them, but Sarah Silverman, who I believe is Jewish, had a lot to say, but also seemed to be very upset that no one was speaking out against Kanye. And we're all like, what Twitter do you have? Because we saw it up and down our Twitter.
Yeah, I saw John Legend talking shit, talking about all these free thinkers, da 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 da, quote unquote, always got the same old anti-blackness and anti-Semitism.
Exactly. And John Legend is what? Black.
Yeah,
So we were like, listen, Holly Robinson Pete was like, hey, listen, a lot of black people are speaking out. And then Sarah Silverman responded. And then Holly Robinson Pete was like, that part. And she's like, well, surprisingly, Sarah Silverman, that part is all I see on your timeline, on your Twitter timeline. And Holly Robinson Pete is like, I've been talking about that man 11 times at this point. Why am I going to still keep talking to him? I am tired. All I came to say is people are speaking out, especially black people. And then, of course, Sarah decided to go full Karen. Well, I was only talking really to the white people. And Holly Robinson Pete said, then why are you sending all these people to my mentions? Why are you sending me? And we don't play about our Holly Robinson Pete.
I'm not gonna hold you. That's the first time I ever heard of that person in my life.
Oh my
But
God. Sometimes I feel like you're too young. Because
I don't even think it's that I'm too young. I literally live under a rock. I
Holly
just
Robinson
so
Pete
much things.
hanging with Mr. Cooper. Ring a bell?
Hanging with Mr. Cooper? Hell no. Maybe I am too young.
You might be young. 21 Jump Street.
Oh, I seen 21 Jump Street. Man, I don't be knowing these celebrity names.
The original 21 Jump Street or the new 21 Jump Street?
Man, one of them shits.
Okay. 21 Jump Street. What else? She had her own reality TV show with her family. Her husband is Rodney. How do you say it? Rodney Pete Jr. I think it is, or Rodney Pete. His son is Junior. Her father.
Okay. I just looked Shawty up. Yeah,
Yeah,
she was popping when I wasn't born.
I said
Mm-hmm.
too young. Her father
21
was.
Jump Street came out in 87. Girl, please. I was definitely not born.
You hadn't even thought about.
Shit.
um, Hanging with Mr. Cooper, you were probably a baby. Um, but her father was Matt Robinson, who was the original Gordon on Sesame Street.
Really?
Yes, he was. Um,
That's dope.
yeah. So listen, she is Hollywood royalty.
She not new to this. She true to this.
Exactly. So we don't play about her. And so then, you know, she got Sarah Silverman basically got because like why are you talking to Holly Robinson Pete like that? And then people started sharing Sarah Silverman in blackface.
Look how the cookie crumble.
So apparently in the beginning of her comedic career, she was consistently in blackface. So she should have sat this one out. She should
Hmm.
this one out. And this is not me defending Kanye. This is me saying, don't come after Holly Robinson Pete. Please and thank you.
Yeah, stay your white ass business in your white ass business.
Exactly. In other news, sad news, Angela Lansbury has died at age 96. And I mentioned because anybody knows me, knows I am a Murder She Wrote stan. It's part of the reason why I still watch Hallmark because it comes on every night, 24/7, 7 days a week. I loved Murder She Wrote. She also was the voice of Mrs. Potts and Beauty and the Beast, the original cartoon version.
Oh,
Oh,
she was Mrs. Potts because I did see it. Old girl died.
yes.
Rest in peace to you, Miss Lansbury. I hope you didn't do blackface back in your day. Um,
I don't think she did, but hopefully not. Let's all listen. You never know
oh,
because there's
she was
consistent
Nanny.
people like throw coming out with blackface photos, so you never know.
On God, we would never know. She took it to the grave now.
Oh, Lord. But yeah, she was a wonderful actress. I loved her in Murder She Wrote. They were supposed to remake Murder She Wrote with who are they gonna remake it with? Somebody black, and then people complained, and so of course they got canceled. So, oof. But Angela Lansbury, may she rest in peace. And
hmm I feel
till
like she should have been the OG Nanny McPhee. She looked like she could be.
she was on a lot of she might have been.
No, I mean she was the honest. She was the auntie, but I feel like she could have been Nanny too.
Hmm. Let's see what else happened this week. The Rock has announced he will not be running for president, and thank God for that.
I don't know why he thought he could even like do that. Like he had the capacity to really pull it off. These niggas be delusional.
Listen, the Rock is a Republican, so he was never getting my vote anyway. Um, but I agree. I'm not sure why he thought. I think he just thought off the strength of his popularity he was going to win, and he might have won. Listen, Reagan won, but
Trump won.
Trump won.
hmm
But I've learned those lessons.
I'm
And
not gonna
Reagan
hold
was
you.
before
If
my
Kanye
time.
actually ran for president, I could see the coons really like putting him
Oh
in
yeah.
office.
Oh yeah. They love themselves some wrestling.
Definitely.
Um so this is a fun one. Lizzo says that she would marry her boyfriend Mike Wright if they started a business together. So back in the day, that is why people got married. They got married for business. Really, marriage is supposed to be like a business because you're supposed to increase your wealth. And in some cultures, it still is a business because you have in Africa, some cultures, you have to pay a price in order to get married. So I thought that was interesting that that's her thought process of getting married. Her boyfriend, Mike Wright, I believe, is a producer, so it's not like he's poor.
hmm Now, I personally don't think marriage at a fundamental level is supposed to be like a business,
Hmm.
but that is just what it has become nowadays. It really is just for bread and shit like that. You get more bread when you marry too,
He's a comedian and a
Mister.
musician and has a design company. So, like I said, I don't think he's poor. But, for someone of Lizzo's stature, that actually probably would work. I agree. I don't think I would marry just for business. Um, if I had a business, I would probably maybe get a prenup just to protect it. But I want to marry for love. So, but I did think it was interesting that she said she would get married just for business. Because, Lizzo's a Taurus like me, and we
Mm,
fall in love pretty hard, unfortunately.
yeah. Us Tauruses do fall in love pretty hard.
I thought you were a Virgo.
I'm sorry. Um, I'm not a Virgo or a Taurus. I lied. I'm actually a Scorpio. I digress. I'm supposed to be retired, and here I am.
Lies everywhere. Lies everywhere. See?
No, no, you guys gotta let this one go. This one's just
Yeah.
a bad habit. It just sneaked up on me.
We will start counting the lies, man. You're supposed to be retired.
Oh no, not a lie counter on the podcast.
Lies. You're going to add them up at the end of the season.
Nah, don't think
Um,
that'd be too much. I'm retired.
so yeah, so I thought that was interesting because it was like, wow, like an actual celebrity saying that she would actually marry for business. We know that there's a bunch of celebrities that are out there doing it, but Lizzo's being honest.
She's
But
being out front and forward with it.
she's like, if you see us married, that's because we own something together. So then you had a story about Jamie Foxx and Cardi B.
Well, before I get to that, another other piece of celebrity news I would like to talk about. What? I don't know if it's really celebrity. Well, I mean, basketball players are celebrities, I guess. Draymond Green knocking out Jordan Poole. I don't know if you've seen, but there was a little altercation in the gym, and he just walked up real slowly. Poole pushed him, and Draymond just took flight, and Superman punch knocked him out into the wall. And I think by everyone personally, I think people was over exaggerating, saying Draymond gotta go or he wouldn't have done that to Steph. Whoop de whoop. Y'all gotta understand, Jordan Poole, one of them young ass guys that just got to the league talking all that hot shit. Everyone's body language in the gym was looking at him like, we seen it coming. So he probably said some shit. And but Draymond did issue a statement apologizing, and even Jordan Poole said, that suspension was a little bit overboard, like suspending Draymond, because it happened in practice. It wasn't like in front of the whole world to see. Someone just paid, a pretty penny to buy those footage from the locker room or the practice gym. So whoever sold out Golden State, I know you got some bread right now. Holla at me.
So wait a minute, is this a different video than the guy pushing some photographer?
Mm-mm. You know who Draymond Green is, right?
I know
The
the name.
Warriors. The Warriors. I forgot you're not really a ball head fan. So yeah, it was in the gym. They're doing their basketball practice, and one of them young bloods, pushed the OG old man, and he just took off on him. So there's that. They say that there's conspiracy theorists just saying Jordan Poole is just trying to save face, saying all that shit, but he actually got smoked with Draymond. But I don't think that's the case. I feel like he really felt stupid, and he knew that he got knocked out on purpose for a damn.
Mm.
hmm And prior to that too, there was an interview with Clay Thompson,
Hmm.
saying, "Oh, we have to humble him a lot, or we have to humble Jordan Poole."
Oh
So
damn.
yeah, and that was before the punch even happened. With a previous interview, so I know that pool boy just be talking mad shit.
Oh wow.
hmm
Well, that sucks because I'm sure that doesn't make their working environment very nice.
hmm Well, I think they hashed it out for real, for real. Because Steve Kerr a good coach too, and Steph and Draymond have a really good relationship. So I think the shit should still be rocking cool. That boy probably just said sorry for real, for real.
Mm.
But and moving on from that, they done not let in Jamie Foxx at Cardi B's birthday party. And I was like, bruh, it's Jamie Foxx. But at that though, Jamie did pull up to her party late with 10 uninvited guests,
Oh shit!
and they didn't have room. So for all of them, so Jamie just left.
Why
So
would you pull up to somebody's birthday party with 10 extra people, even if you are JB Fox?
I feel like personally, I would have been cool with it if it if he didn't bring that many damn people. Like you're already so late to her party. Like you gonna bring 10 bodies with you? That's kind of OD.
That's crazy.
Even if the party had like fucking 100 people, I don't give a fuck if I got a shit ton of people there. Like, don't just bring 10 niggas I don't know to my party and be
We could
late.
be in a stadium.
Yeah, and be
You're not
late.
bringing 10 people and be late. No, sorry.
Hell yeah, nah, fuck that. Like, I ain't paying for that shit.
No, absolutely no. So good on Cardi because I agree. I would not. I don't care if you're Jamie Foxx. Jamie, you could come. The none gotta go.
Yeah, nah, exactly. Big facts, big facts. Jamie, you can come in, but your folks gotta go.
Got to
They
go.
didn't have
Do
7 people.
you want to get them a shuttle? You gonna call them an Uber X? Like, bye. See ya. They
Just
can't go.
get one of your security guards to drive your car.
Yep.
Yep, we'll Uber you home, Jamie.
That's absolutely rude. But
I wonder if there's
Jamie,
a celebrity Uber so they don't get robbed.
I've heard that Jamie Foxx is rude anyway. So especially to black
Mm,
women.
that's very unfortunate.
Yeah, I was very disappointed when I heard it.
Very,
Um,
very, very. Because, I'm a black woman. Stan.
you
I
are.
love them, man. I drink black women juice. I do everything for a black woman. That I just love them.
You are. Yeah. I one time I heard that he was in an elevator with because he only dates white women with his white woman of the time, and this black woman was waiting for an elevator, and it came to her door, and she was about to walk in, and he mushed her out of the elevator and pressed the button so she couldn't get on.
No fucking way. Jamie?
Jamie Foxx.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. That is sick.
Yeah.
Where is Dr. Umar when we need him?
Wherever he is, he can stay there. Let's not put him into the equation. Uh, so, yeah, so I don't know. That, oof. Yeah, when I heard that story, I was disappointed because I do like Jamie Foxx, but
I
yeah.
really like Jamie Foxx too, but like, bro, your mama black. Like, how could you just act like stank like that? Bruh, I hate
Mhm.
stank ass, motherfucking tap dancing ass for these white women that'll run around and call the cops on you the moment they feel distressed and not give a fuck what the fuck happened to you after the fact.
Right. Sad. Um, I did like him when he was dating Katie Holmes, but since then,
Whoever that is.
you don't know who. Lord Jesus. Dawson's Creek. Wait, don't tell me you've never watched Dawson's Creek.
Is that a white sitcom?
It's a white drama.
No, I have not seen that shit.
You might have to watch Dawson's Creek. You may have
Dawson's
to
might
watch.
not be that good.
We might have to get you to watch. Wait, have you ever watched Beverly Hills 90210?
My big sister back in the day used to watch that shit all the fucking time. I used to catch like maybe an episode or two.
So, do you not know who Joshua Jackson is?
Joshua, who?
Lord, who?
I'm telling you, I be looking at people's faces. I do not care about their name unless they are fine black woman.
He's married to a fine black woman.
Mm.
Um, Mighty
Then I
Ducks. Have you ever seen that movie?
Yeah, I've seen Mighty Ducks. That's a fire ass movie.
Okay, so Charlie from that movie.
Oh, yeah. Well, he married to a fine black woman.
He is.
Hmm.
He is married to Jodie Turner Smith. Do you know who that is? Okay, did you
I'm
ever
bad
watch?
with names.
I know. Did you ever watch Queen and Slim?
Yeah, I did see Queen and Slim.
Okay, she was the lead in Queen and Slim.
Oh, that's her.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I had no idea she was married to a man from the Caucasus Mountains.
Yes.
But yeah, I fuck with Jodie Turner Smith. I never knew her name. If
Yes.
you just started it off with Queen, I would have been like, oh, from Queen of Smith. Queen of Smith. Yeah, I would have
Well,
definitely.
we're talking about Joshua Jackson, so
I
he
know.
he was in the Mighty Ducks, and then after the Mighty Ducks, he did Dawson's Creek, which the show was not about him. He played the lead character's best friend, but he basically the show was about him. In it, the girl between them two was Kate, played by Katie Holmes,
Mm,
and she dated and married Tom Cruise. Do you know who Tom Cruise is?
of course, I know who Tom Cruise
Well,
is.
listen, I don't know.
I can't escape that man's name. It is everywhere.
So she dated and married Tom Cruise and had a child with him. And after she divorced Tom Cruise, she dated Jamie Foxx.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I looked that girl up, and it looked like the only thing I know her from is fucking Batman Begins.
Oh yes, she was in that. Yep.
Hmm.
But yes, check out Dustin's Creek. You probably would like it. I think you would like it. Um,
Um, hard pass.
you want to check it out. We're gonna get you in an episode at least. Okay, so that is it for our news and gossip section. We will move now to our TV movie news and gossip. So in the reality TV front, Love Tea, we found out this week that Joel and Bella from Love Island USA season 4 are done. Apparently, they didn't want the same thing. I think she ended it. But, I was worried that they weren't in the same place. The man has a house. He looking for a wife and some kids to put in it.
Hmm.
And Bella is still pretty young. So, sad to hear that.
Yeah, it
Not
was bound to
unexpected.
happen.
What you said?
I said I think that one was bound to happen. She was
Yeah, I
biting
think
off
so.
more than she could chew.
Yeah, I think so too. And she's much younger than him. Not much, but she's younger than him. I just think that they're not in the same phase of life. So hopefully, Joel finds his wife to fit in that big old house of his. Um, and then we have from Love Island UK season, what are we, 8? Adam and Paige are done. They've both removed any photo evidence of them ever being a couple from their Instagram. So no official announcement, but in these days and times, that is about as official as you need. On the other front, we have Shannon and Josh of Love Island USA season 3 doing a hard relaunch of their relationship. As most people suspected, Shannon and Josh never really quite ended their relationship and had been dating pretty much off camera since they announced in January, I believe it was, or wait, no, it had to be later than that. Maybe May, that they had broken up. So congratulations to Shannon and Josh. They are the second Love Island USA season 3 couple to hard relaunch their relationship, as I told you guys a couple weeks ago. Hashtag Kiwi. So Kira and Will. also announced their hard relaunch in their relationship. They also never really stopped dating, it seems. They just did it offline. So, congratulations to both couples. But as I stated about 2 weeks ago, not really interested in either of the couple. I love Shannon and Josh. I just wasn't into their relationship as five and $5 relationship. And so I will have to deflect from both relationship and just wish them both the best. But on that news, Cinco is apparently dating somebody. He's done a soft launch on his TikTok with it looks like an influencer of sorts. So good luck to him and her. And Cash, who has stated that she will never put another man on her social media platforms unless they are married, and even then, has remained beautiful and unbothered, living life as she should.
That's good. I advocate all women stop putting your niggas on your page because
So you
I
want
will
to put
post a picture of us under that and comment, I miss us. I am that hating ass nigga. Yes, yes, I am.
even if we're not together?
Even if we're not together, we could have never even been together. Like
You
I
just
got some,
you cut and pasted pictures and put it.
right, like honestly, I got some homegirls. As soon as they post their mans, I'm right under that post. I miss us, and it's just a friendly outing. I'll crop the other friends. It's just us two. I miss us. Yeah, I'm a hater.
Oh,
Stop
you would
posting.
get blocked. I would block your ass so fast, Glee. I swear to God.
Yo, you know, not me. I'm gonna tell you, stop posting your damn man, and you won't get no repercussion. Ain't
So you don't
nobody
you
trying to
wouldn't
see
want your
that shit.
girlfriend to post you?
Hell no. Ain't nobody trying to see that shit. Only if we married. That's different. If we married, then yes, post me up. I don't give a damn. We married. We already there. But if it's just your man, don't do it.
So she's just supposed to.
Don't post me either.
Oh Lord. Well, we know don't post you, Mister Squidward.
Yes.
um,
And see how
um,
Squidward in the shadows too? Exactly how I like to be in the damn shadows.
so let's say your girl does not post you and she's consistently getting DMs from other men. What is she supposed to do?
She's supposed to curve them fuck boys and be like, I got a man. Hey, just because they don't see him don't mean he ain't there. Just like God, we don't see him, but people believe he there. I'm
No,
not
you're
saying I'm
God.
God, but
I
yeah,
know you're God.
I'm not saying God, but I'm omniscient, omnipotent in this relationship. I'm there.
Lord
Like stop playing with me.
Jesus.
I'm there. So that is
Oh
my take.
my God.
Hmm.
Oh,
So
right.
anyone, just know that right now, listening, stop posting your man because people are plotting. I am plotting. And also, I believe, for women, if you post your man, your homegirl's definitely gonna slide in his DMs,
No.
even if it's not on some like flirting shit. They're gonna plant that seed and say hello. They're gonna plant that seed and swipe up. So,
Well,
don't.
in my last relationship, I never posted my boyfriend.
Well, see, look, you smart already. Yeah, huh. Go
Wow.
ahead.
I mean, he never gave me his social media, so
Well, I mean, look, don't tag me in no shit too. If you gonna post me, don't tag
don't
me.
post me. Don't post me if you don't, and if you do post me, don't tag.
Yeah, if you do post me, don't tag me.
The for everybody out there, the rules for dating Glee.
Don't post me, don't tag me. If you post me, don't tag me.
Oh Lord,
Rules of dating GLEE 101. But if we
that's right.
married, post me because I'm posting you. Everybody gonna know that's my wife. Stop playing with me. Mm-hmm.
Especially, it's so funny, especially since I do know how you are to black women, or vice
Mm-hmm.
versa. Um, I'm surprised that you wouldn't want to post your girlfriend.
Nah, cause I'll
Wow.
be damned if I look like a goofy after the fact, and then I
Oh,
got
you
her on
don't
my
want to look like a simp.
page.
That's why.
No, I don't care. Look, if I'm with someone, everybody know I'm gonna be a simp. It's because I personally don't see it as simping if it's my girl. If it's my girl,
That's
it's
why
not
I
simping.
think it's kind of funny that you wouldn't want to show off your girl, because I know you would treat her up and down like she's the sun, moon, and stars. But
Oh no no no! I don't like doing it on the socials, but trust
okay.
me, if we hanging out, I'm be like, y'all look at my lock screen. Oh, ain't she so beautiful? I love her. They gonna be like, but niggas be sick of me. Trust me, my homeboys be sick of me when I'm in a relationship for real. They be like,
Oh
damn
God.
nigga, can you hang out with us for once? It's always her. It's like, damn, I guess I got time. Let's go play some 2K.
That's so funny. But it's so funny. I some one from Big Brother. He won last year's Big Brother. Apparently, his girlfriend never posts him, but he posts her from time to time. She only posts like his gifts and like when they go on vacation. But she never posts him. So I find it actually really funny. But he'll post her on his social media. So I'm like that I've actually never seen that dynamic. Usually it's the girl always wanted to post the guy.
Yeah. Unless you're like a super simp, then you be posting her more than she posts you. Now I think that's simping. I'm not gonna hold you. Even if you're in a relationship. If
Hmm.
if you showing more love than she's showing you, damn nigga, you down bad.
I wonder if it's simping or if it's that he's always constantly getting paired up with other people. And so he wants to make sure people know he's in a relationship. I don't know.
Or that, or he could be Mr. Bitches. That's what you mean to say. He could
What's
be
that?
Mr. Bitches. You get all the bitches. Okay, Mr.
Oh,
Bitches.
yeah.
Oh,
Well,
that's what that means.
he likes he or he wants to show off his white woman, so because she is white.
Ugh, ugh. Moving on. Next topic. I don't want to talk about this.
So on the Big Brother front, apparently we found out this week
Mhm.
that Taylor Hale, the winner of Big Brother season 24, first black woman to win a
Congratulations.
general season non-celebrity version of Big Brother, all hail Taylor Hale, um, was apparently being prepped and coached by Game of Roses podcast hosts to go on The Bachelor. And this was actually shocking news. We have known, if you are a Bachelor fan, we have known for a while now that Game of Roses has mentioned a few times that they were coaching people to go on the show. They just hadn't had anyone successfully able to join the show, break in, and actually win. So Taylor was one of those people that they were prepping and coaching. She decided not to do the show because The Bachelor does not like to recognize itself as a game and takes itself too seriously. And she wanted to play it as a game. So they were kind of upset because they were like, you could be the Bachelorette. And hey, listen, she won Big Brother. She probably could have. Um, So she has an amazing social game. I could absolutely see her going very far. We did find out that they are going to be releasing information tomorrow on their next podcast which is today is Thursday the 13th. Their podcast comes out tomorrow, Friday, uh, with information about one of their very first players that they have been coaching. We all think it's probably going to be Taylor, but we will see tomorrow when that podcast comes out. Funny enough, Reality Steve, if you're a Bachelor fan, you know who Reality Steve is, so I will not keep talking about him because can't the man, and I think he's borderline racist. But he was trying to get an interview with Taylor, and when he went to her Instagram account, she we found out that she had him blocked. And I knew I loved Taylor for some reason. And this is one of them. Um, but apparently this week she unblocked him and unfollowed him. So we can be sure that she will have an interview with Racist Reality Steve sometime in the near future. But I thought that was interesting as a Bachelor fan. Big Brother Bachelor, worlds collide. I wonder how many more people have tried to do both. We do know that Taylor got recruited for Amazing Race, recruited for what is it, F Boy Island. So listen, Taylor was a hot commodity in the reality TV world. Not shocking that she won Big Brother then.
So Taylor really got it going on for her.
She does. I'm very excited for her future. She did a podcast this week that I was just like, I actually invited her to come talk on this podcast. Have not heard anything, but we will see. I will keep tweeting her. Let's see if we can get a first interview. But I, on that podcast, she did exactly what I wanted to talk to her about, which is what we talk here about pop culture for the pop culture fan. And so it was such a good interview. She is really like fluent in pop culture, in co-hosting, in hosting, and I definitely see her being a really big entertainment host in the future.
Okay, well, she look at her. It's a domino effect.
Yeah, that's usually how it works. It goes like we even saw it with Rachel Lindsay. Um, she was on The Bachelor, and then she was on The Bachelorette. She became The Bachelorette. She um, found her husband. She was an attorney. Um, and then she became this really big entertainment host. So if you do things right, that's exactly where it should lead to. So moving on from reality TV, we do have some movie news. Disney has pushed back several of their Marvel movie release dates, including Blade, which has moved from November of 2023 to September of 2024.
Which
Deadpool,
movie?
Blade. I don't know
Oh, Blade got
if
pushed
they,
back.
with I think Mahershala Ali. And then Deadpool 3 has been pushed back from September 2024 to November 2024. The new Fantastic Four has shifted from November 2024 to February 2025. And the Untitled Marvel Project 20 February 2025 to November 2025, and Secret Wars, starring, I forget who's in Secret Wars. Actually, it's Avengers Secret Wars. So this is the combined movie is 2025 to 2026. So this is most of, I think, Phase 6 movies has been pushed up. Um, they apparently want to get everything right and tight. And so we're just going to have to wait a few more years for some of these movies. I, for one, have no problem waiting as long as the movies are all good. So, what movie are you excited for out of those?
I'm really looking forward to Blade. Um, when I was a jit, that was like one of my first black superheroes that I seen on TV. The first one was Meteor Man, throwback.
Not a bad movie. Not a bad
Yeah.
movie.
And then I always loved Meteor Man, and then after that, like I seen Blade, and I was just so geeked. It was scary for me too, cause I was like, oh no, vampires. But he was cutting them bitches up. I wasn't scared. I was like, man, niggas got this shit. So I love it. I hope they don't make Blade a white man. To
No, I
get back
told you
at
it's
us.
Mahershala Ali.
Oh, you kind of cut out, so I didn't hear. I just heard Ali. I ain't know what the fuck that person.
It's Mahershala Ali.
Mahershala. Thank God they didn't try to get back like we stole Ariel from them. But
Yes, thank God.
yeah, thank God. We are black boys. We still have Blade. Thank you. That's definitely my number one. Looking forward to, and the rest I could care less for. Cause why are they rebooting fucking Fantastic Four again? Why don't they just continue on the story? They always keep rebooting that shit. I'm trying to see the damn villain. What's that villain with the mask name again? Something, something like that. You know which one I'm talking about? Are you good at with Fantastic Four?
I do like Fantastic Four. I actually probably that and the Avengers one is the ones I would be more excited for. So I love Fantastic Four.
What's the name of the villain? I think it was Victor something. I don't know. Who's the villain of Fantastic Four? Because he was one of my favorite. Doctor Doom. There we go.
Doctor Doom. Yeah, Doctor
Victor
Doom.
Von Doom. Yeah. So Doctor Doom probably one of my favorite villains in the Marvel world, aside from Magneto. Magneto probably one of my favorite villains, hands down.
I
But
love
Doctor
Magneto. Listen, X Men,
X Men.
Fantastic Four. I love all of those.
I love X Men, but they be fucking it up sometimes. But I'm still gonna support the series every single time because the
That's how I
cartoon.
feel about Fantastic Four, to be honest.
Yeah, damn. Yeah, well,
I've
Fantastic
watched
Four don't
every
got as much as
iteration.
X Men, but they do definitely got a good grip of movies out there too.
On the DC front, I think it's
Black
DC.
Adam came out.
Oh yes, Black Adam came out.
I heard it was good. I was
Really?
seeing people was like, "Hey, DC finally did something right. They boxing for real in Black Adam. It was a good
I might
movie."
have to check it out then. Is
Yeah,
it
I
on
was
HBO
surprised.
Max?
Don't know.
Hmm,
I don't know if it got there yet, because they do port that shit real quick.
that's true. Oh yeah, you're right. It's just in theaters.
That might
Ooh,
be out by
Sarah
time.
Shahey is on it. I love her.
Who?
She's in. Who was this? Who is she playing? I don't even know who she's
That
playing.
Shiloh Shahu?
Sa- Sarah Shahai.
Oh,
She was in. I don't know if you ever watched this. Fairly Legal, which I absolutely loved on USA. Where would you have seen her? Hmm. She was in. Oh my God! Did you watch Person of Interest? Did you ever watch that?
negative. I
Oh
did
my
not see
gosh! You have to
Person
watch
of
Person of Interest.
Interest.
You definitely have to watch Person of Interest.
It better be good. Oh, she was on.
No, she was on Psych.
I've seen a little bit of Psych. I probably did catch her.
Yeah, she was on Psych. She was in Alias. She's been in a bunch of things. I love her. But if I'm going to
Legally Blonde
recommend,
2 as well.
yeah, if I'm going to recommend Fairly Legal, if you can find it, it was really good. That entire, it's a short series because they canceled it, but I loved it. And then Person of Interest. If you've never watched Person of Interest, the first couple seasons had Taraji P. Henson in it, and she was
Ooh,
amazing in it.
I might
And
have
then,
to watch it.
oh my god, you have to watch it. It was so good.
I love Taraji P. She be acting her fucking ass off.
She deserved an Emmy for this show. And then she came off of it, and then she did
Oh, it's like
Empire.
a CIA type show. Yeah,
Yes.
I love that. I might have
Yes,
to.
you will absolutely love that. And then Fairly Legal, it's like a dramedy kind of like it's a legal show, but it's like, kind of fun and
Quirky.
quirky. But
Mm.
yeah, I love both. But yes, I'll have to check that out because I will watch anything she is in because I love her. Um, but other DC front news, remember either last pod or the pod before, we did talk about Static Shock.
Yeah.
Um, I think it was episode 2 where I was saying that maybe they want to cast a white man, they could, but thankfully they probably won't, because Stranger Things star Caleb McLaughlin has revealed that he's throwing his hat in for the superhero role. And if anybody knows, I love, again, I will state this again, me some Static Shock, and
Hell
I
yeah.
can absolutely see him in this role. I've never watched Stranger Things, but I have seen certain scenes that he's been in, and I can definitely see him doing a good job. So, in August of 2020, DC Fandom announced that it was planning on a live action film adaptation of Static Shock. Michael B. Jordan had been attached to produce the film under his company Outlier Society, with Randy McKinnon tapped as the film's writer. Many changes are happening right now in the WB Discovery network. So currently, we're uncertain where the project will be happening or if it's still happening. Um, Michael B. Jordan had stated in April 2021 there were no real updates. But maybe now that they have a good lead potential, we might get something going here at the WB front. So let's
That'll
cross
be real
fingers.
sick. Fingers
Yes,
crossed.
I
But he has to grow out his hair
I
because
know. I was
if
just
he
about to
don't
say that.
have
You and me.
fucking
I was just about to
dreadheaded,
say that.
yes, dog. If he's not dreadheaded, I'm gonna be very angry.
I said his little locks that he has going out. He
Yes,
just needs to grow them a little longer, and
I
we are
know.
on time.
We do
So
not need
yes,
no flat top static. We need the motherfucking locks, the twist top static. You feel me?
yes, I'm excited. So let's hope for that. I do like certain DC things. To me, DC doesn't always do a good job of translating their comics to film. But
Yeah,
I
they do
also,
really good on their animated films though, and animated
yes, yes,
comics.
I will absolutely say that DC does their animated comic translations. Excellent,
Very good. Very good.
excellent. Film live action, hit or miss, hit or miss. Not good, not always good. I did like Wonder Woman. Everybody doesn't like it. I thought they did a good job with it. I didn't watch any of the Justice Leagues though, because I didn't like the Batman that was attached to it. So wasn't gonna watch it. Or the Superman for that matter. So
No, I wasn't a fan. I think Man of Steel was very boring as well, and they said that was like one of DC's best movies. That shit, sleepy. I was very sleepy.
no. Um so I hope with Michael B. Jordan though attached, I am excited. I do like Michael B. Jordan on the production end. I don't know if you watch what is it? Netflix, his show that he did.
Michael B
What's
had
it
a
called?
show.
Yes. on Netflix. It is called, let me get the right name, Raising Dion, which is a superhero show.
Oh yeah, I couldn't get into it. I
So
only seen
me,
like maybe 2 episodes, and I just couldn't get into it.
it was so good. My son and I watched it. We both loved it. It has 2 seasons. It both are worth the watch.
Does it
Um,
get better? Cause
it was first season excellent. Second season a little slower, but still solid.
hmm, maybe I'll give it a shot again.
Yeah, I mean it's short, so but you watch it. And let me know what you think. But first, watch Person of Interest.
Yes. Because I definitely will not be watching Dawson Creek.
Oh God,
But I do
I'm,
want to tell you, I did listen to the Lizzo album that we spoke about in episode 2, and I really liked it. Like you said,
I told you. Didn't you get
it
like
was
the same
funky.
feel as Renaissance, but just like on a
Yeah,
different front?
yeah, just different lyricism, just different topics, but the same delivery type of shit.
Like
Different
I
topics,
said,
same delivery. Like it was funky. I like funk, so I was
yeah,
like, oh, this on funk. You feel me? I fuck with it. Some house funk.
as awesome, awesome. See, I'm already being a good influence.
Yeah, I mean, you. I don't know if that's being a good influence. I think that's just bringing me out from under the rock I live in because I never even heard that woman's voice till you mentioned it.
Absolutely. So that is it for TV, movie, news, and gossip. On to our relationship topic, which today is a Glee topic. So, Glee, hit it.
All right, so I was having this conversation with the boys. That's where it really started out, and I kind of wanted to know more opinions on it and bring it to a wider front. Which is the boys was saying they believe that about 90% of women have a backup man, a backup nigga, already prepared in the event that something goes wrong. Um, and personally, I don't think it's that high, but I definitely think it's around the 75% pull rate that women will have already planned their next nigga or their rebound or their fallback um, right after a relationship. Now, not to say that they go into the relationship already looking for it to fail and have that ready, but they always know who to go to next if they needed that comfort or someone else after the event of a relationship. Would you agree that it's about 75, or do you think it's higher as you, a woman yourself, that the percentage is higher?
I think it's lower, but it could just and my friends because I know almost no one who's kind of done that. I know a few, but not a lot. I mean, to be fair, most of my friends and family are married or in long term relationships.
Hmm.
And when I married and then separated, I didn't date before I got separated. I did date once I separated, but it was only like 6 to 9 months after I got separated. Um, and then even then, like it wasn't like hardcore dating.
Now, was this person, because time frame, it doesn't really matter when you
Hmm.
get with them, it's just that you know who you getting with after. Now, did you already know this person before, or did you have
No,
something already prepped?
I
This,
actually went on dating apps. I never, I
mm,
didn't date anybody in my area or vicinity.
Okay, okay. You want I don't blame you. You know, it's grits out there in your area, but you know, you don't want me to talk shit about your hood, so I'm gonna relax a little bit because you know
Leave Jersey alone. Listen, I'm
I'm
not
a
going to start
Jersey.
talking about Florida.
Look, man, we hear all the time, Florida man, this, that, and the third.
Proven facts in the news.
Jersey,
Go ahead.
Jersey women are grits, is what I always say. Them women lie all the damn time. They lie probably as much as me back in the
When
day.
have I
I'm
lied?
tired. When have you lied? Um, I'm gonna get back to you on that.
Okay.
I have to look.
Do
I
that.
have to look for my receipts. We gonna find out on the next episode of a Pearl, where we find out Mika is a liar. Dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun.
Never that. Never that.
We
um,
gonna find out. I'm gonna get the receipts. Don't worry.
so I think personally the number is lower. Now, are we doing this in comparison to men or just on a standalone? Because I feel like more men do that than women.
I think on a standalone,
Hmm.
because if we're talking about men, men really like don't operate off emotion as much as they do their horniness or their dick, like their testosterone. When it comes to like things like that, they probably just need to fuck it out.
I mean, I feel like they just need a place to stay, but I'm not going to sit here and say men don't act. I know a lot of men who act very much off of emotion. There's some emotional out there.
I mean, nowadays, yeah, it's some zesty ass, emotional ass niggas now, because they put in all types of hormones in our chicken. So, and you know, niggas love chicken, so I can't even blame them. Actually, I can't blame them, but still, that's just how I feel about it. But me personally, I don't know. I guess you're right too, because a lot of men do that as well. Like they already got the next girl lined up if they
Yeah.
were to if shit was to like fuck up and shit like that, they already got the next. Because you know niggas will cut off their hoes for like one girl, but like
Right.
you know when that one girl don't work out, them hoes still around.
Right.
They just
That's why I feel like that. Whereas women, there are some women that have that. Like there's a guy friend or a guy that they know at work or something waiting in the wings. But for most women, they don't get out of the relationship until they're done. And that means that they're overdone. Like men get out of relationships, they might come back, they might not be as done, or they just got finished. Right? I think women a lot of times will take and take and take and take. So then when you see that they like rebounded really quickly from somebody, it's not that they rebounded quickly with somebody else, it's because they are like officially done. Like this has been months or years or whatever.
yeah, they checked out.
Right. So I personally feel like I agree with you. It's not 90%. I definitely because I like I
Yeah,
said
them niggas was reaching like shit. I was like, hell no, it's not no motherfucking 90%. Because then that means there wouldn't be as much single women as there is right now.
exactly. Exactly. That means that I would already have a man waiting in the wings for me and
Hmm.
that's not what's happening. So, no. But I do know that that is a possibility. Like there are women out there that do have that, but I think the number is lower, maybe 50 or 60%, maybe lower than that. I do think that women, as much as possible, wants to stay with the person that they're with. So much so that sometimes they have tunnel vision before they'll be like, okay, this guy over here is better for me to just jump. That's just my opinion. I
Yeah,
could be wrong,
I mean,
but if nothing else, that was our relationship topic for today.
Hmm. That
On
was.
to what we are watching, which I still am not watching much.
Honestly, we should. This segment probably gonna have to be a little shorter, cause I know the crowd know we don't really be watching shit.
We're not watching.
But
It's like the week could just be going fast, but we
mhm,
could talk about things that are coming out.
exactly.
So,
But for my anime watchers
mhm.
that are out there, since I do dabble in anime, the new Bleach came out that I talked about in episode two. Um, and that episode of the new Bleach that came out was a really good first episode. A lot of what's the word? Throwback vibes, and technology is so much better than it was in the early 2006s and 8s and 9. So the animation was pristine, beautiful, prime coochie. It's amazing. So I fuck with it. Now, if anyone watched Bleach, go ahead and tune in to that episode. It's on Hulu. You can probably catch it on Crunchyroll. You can catch it illegally on streaming anime websites. Cough, cough, go, go, anime. Y'all didn't hear that from me. Don't shut down that website. Um, and yeah, that's all I have for shows that I'm watching. Because honestly, I'm caught up with Abbott Elementary as well. There's that.
Oh,
So
how did you like it so far?
I'm really fucking with it. Spoiler alert. If you don't want to hear this next part, fast forward. Um, but yeah, Janine finally left that broke nigga. I'm so happy for her, and her and what's his face. Everybody hates Chris. That nigga, like they got a little good little thing, but in there. So I'm really fucking with it. You know what's
I'm
funny is
excited.
season one. I was watching it because my ex is who put me onto that show. I was watching
Oh,
it.
okay.
She was like, "You know who that is?" I was like, "No," and she was talking about Chris. I was like, "I got no idea who that is." She's like, "He don't look familiar to you at all," and I was all like, "I mean, he look a little familiar," but she's like, "You don't know his name?" I was like, "Hell no." And she's like, "That's the dude from Everybody Hates Chris," and I was so shocked.
Mhm.
I was like, "Wow."
But he looks the
I,
same.
now in hindsight, I could see that he do look the same, but I'm so bad with celebrity names and faces. Like,
Oh, okay.
it was looking at me dead in the face, and I was like, he looks so familiar. She's like, you really don't know who that is? I'm like, no, who is it?
Did you watch Let It Shine
Let it shine, let it
on
shine.
Disney, the movie?
No, I did not.
Yeah, so he was in Let It Shine a few years ago with Chloe and Halle Bailey, and one of the guys that stars in Grownish. So I've watched him literally grow up, and so to see him on Abbott, and I love him as an actor. So it's I'm glad he landed somewhere.
Yeah, I'm really happy that his career kept moving forward because I really fuck with him and everybody hate Chris too, and I was like, damn, where's Little Jit at now? Because I before that show even came out, I was thinking about where that Jit at now because um I always go back and watch those old shows to like go to sleep, or I'll put on some Bernie Mac show sometimes and just have that shit as some background TV, or My Wife and Kids. Those are like my three like black sitcoms that I always just can put on and just tune in at any given moment and still be entertained, even if you're doing
Right.
something. So I really fuck with that. They don't have like nigga TVs like that no more.
And it's unfortunate. Again, we're scrounging for stuff to watch, but again, I recommend Abbott Elementary. If you have not watched it, definitely watch it. Barb Hart's Abishola. Those are some great comedies out right now. Waiting for Grand Crew to come back. A lot of my shows got canceled. Like they ended. It's unfortunate because I loved them. But those are three comedies I can definitely recommend. On the documentary front, apparently Lizzo will be having a documentary on HBO Max, I believe it is, called Love, comma Lizzo. So don't know if it's going to be like a concert comedy. We know she documentary. We know that she is currently touring. I think she just came to New York City the other day uh, on her album Special, and
Mm.
the documentary itself will arrive on November 24th. Yes, HBO Max. So I'm excited for that. I love a good documentary, and especially I love Lizzo. So that would be good. On another front, there's going to be a Glee, not this Glee, a Glee TV show documentary. Glee, did you ever watch
Oh, I
Glee?
did see that announced that they will be. I wonder what all the gossip around that's gonna be, because I know there was a lot of controversy behind the scenes on the show Glee as well during recording. Um, a lot, like, as I'm not a huge musical type nigga. But like people in my family are, so
Okay,
like
I
I
am.
would see certain episodes and things like that. I can't tell you nobody names in the show, not for shit, but I definitely was familiar with being around it and just knowing that there's always something going on for real outside of the episodes, because my sisters would be filling me in with useless information to me. So um I would watch. I would definitely watch that documentary just because I'm nosy, not because I like the show.
Yeah, so I never watched Glee, which is surprising because I am a big musical person, but I was never interested in it, which is weird. But I love me some Amber P. Riley, who was one of the stars of Glee. Um, I think her name in the show was Mercedes. That's about as much as I know. Also, Naya Rivera, who was a child actress and grew up, and then she was on Glee. And then she passed away in 2020 on a boating trip with her son.
Rest in peace, Naya, man. That shit was so heartbreaking, dog.
It
It
was,
was like, and it was on some like she threw her jit on the boat to save him over herself, and that's a
yeah,
selfless thing that mothers will always do for their kid. So
absolutely.
shout out moms. You know what I'm saying, always making sure they jits is good, and they'll give them life for you. So I hope that kid gets some therapy later, because I know for sure I would definitely need some fucking therapy, and I hate people being in
Yeah.
my head. So that's
Yeah,
saying something.
very sad situation. So we don't have a release date on the Glee documentary, but we do know that those things will be discussed. I think Corey Monteith was also someone who died unexpectedly. I believe, don't quote me, from a drug overdose. So, a lot of tragedies, a lot of behind the scenes absolute drama with Leah Michelle. So,
And I feel like a lot of them was on drugs.
yeah, I mean, a lot of child actresses and younger actors, they unfortunately are on drugs, and it is unfortunate.
Even why they were like young, like, because like when I was looking at the Demi Lovato shit,
Hmm.
like when she was recording crack or crack rock, lol, camp rock. When she was recording camp rock, she was off that crack rock. She was actually high during the whole recording of the thing, and I should say like she probably just didn't remember. She didn't remember a lot of it because she was high throughout the whole damn thing. I was
It's
like, damn, Where are these kids getting fucking crack? But
It's sad and unfortunate. I mean, they're given it, they find it, they have enough money to get it. Um, it's unfortunate. It really is. Uh, ugh, just gotta pray for them and hope they have good people in their lives. But you see it all the time, and sometimes even with the good people in their lives, they, you know, still fall into it. I think one of the only celebrities that haven't gone through that is Zendaya.
no, she did too.
Zendaya?
Yeah.
No,
How you think she was acting that motherfucking crack scene, that motherfuking
no.
act scene in that show
That's because
Glorilla?
she's a good actress.
Hell no, it had to be something underlying there.
No,
That girl spitting from experience, okay?
no.
Had to
But
be.
um, yeah, no, it's very sad. But oh, we'll see that Glee documentary. I definitely will watch it. On another front, let's talk. What's your favorite hood movie?
My favorite hood movie. Um, no cap, no kizzy, no Dr. Phil. It is definitely Boys in the Hood. That's my number one. That's a movie that like imparted a lot on me growing up.
Mhm.
Especially one of those scenes that I always remember as a kid because it actually happened to me in real life. So I related so hard. Is that little, you want to see a dead body? Like, I was like, damn, I related to that so hard because that's I've encountered that as a kid. You know, it's just walking and shit, and one of the just was like that. So I don't know. That was one of them movies that is like, yo, like that happened to me. I don't want my life to end up like how theirs ended in that damn movie.
Yeah,
So
that's understandable.
but
I
I
know.
really loved it though.
I know it is a favorite for a lot of people. Not necessarily me.
After that is Friday. I love Friday.
So for me, I think my favorite hood movie would be CB4.
You it
Have you
was
ever
what?
heard that one? Have you heard that one?
No, you cut out.
CB4.
No, I actually have not. CB4.
CB4, yes.
I've I've never
It
seen
is
that.
a comedy starring. So if you have not seen it, go watch it. It is very funny.
Mm. Speaking of funny, um, fuck, I think it was Malibu's Most Wanted. That one was
Mhm.
also a favorite little hood movie of mine for sure. Does Set It Off count too?
Yeah. Set it off
Yeah.
probably will count.
Hmm.
If
Set
we're
It Off.
talking movies to watch over and over again, so of course, like
See, I can't watch over and over again Set It Off, so I'll have to take that away then. Shit,
yeah.
because
uh,
that one's a little too tough.
so for me, it would be Love and Basketball.
Hell no, the fucking acting and that shit was too bad. For sure, don't be a menace to South Central while drinking juice in the hood. That one
Mhm.
definitely got rewatched so many damn times. I could always rewatch it and not care. Always.
I think I've
That's probably
watched.
my number one right there. After my
Yeah,
number one. Yeah.
I think I've watched half. baked a few times.
Is that the one with
Yes,
oh,
half.
what's his name?
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, there we go. Bro, I was drawing the biggest motherfucking brain fart ever. Yeah, Dave
It has.
Chappelle. Yeah, that one half baked was really good too. Um, I watched that so much because I was a little pothead, so I got to
Of
that.
course. I think a couple days ago was the 20th anniversary of Brown Sugar. If you haven't watched that, go check that out.
Never finished brown sugar.
Yeah, Brown Sugar's good. I like Brown Sugar. And what other movie? Have you ever watched on the Halloween front? People Under the Stairs.
Hell no, I don't do none of that scary shit.
Oh
Only
my god.
the only horror Halloweenish shits that I really have seen is Jeepers Creepers 1 and
Hmm.
2. And let me tell you, I watched number 2. That's the one with the school bus, right? I think so. I watched number 2 when I was legit, and it was at a friend's house, and we weren't even supposed to be at my friend's house. We snuck out to go to his house to hang out, play Dragon Ball Budokai 3, and he was like, "Let's watch Jeepers Creepers." We was like, "Nah, we gotta get home. Our people's gonna be back soon, and Grandma's gonna be waking up in a little bit." And I was like, um, "Fine, let's watch the movie." That shit scared me shitless, and I ran all the way home. He lived a block and a half away. I ran all the way home nonstop because I thought he was flying in the sky and he was going to chase me. And the street lights weren't all on yet. Some of them were on, but not all of
Oh no!
them. So after that, but I said I'm never doing this shit again, and I didn't till Chucky came out. Then I kind of like Chucky though. Chucky's probably like the only little horror thing that I really fuck with because he had a badass mouth on him and it was entertaining.
So, People Under the Stairs is a movie from 1991. So it's old days horror slash comedy. It started Brandon Adams, who again was in The Mighty Ducks. Also starred AJ Langer, Ving Rhames, and who else? Anybody else you would know? There's a bunch of people. Probably wouldn't know most of these people. They're older. Um, it's probably one of my favorite horror movies because it's kind of funny and kind of scary. But if you have not watched it, it's definitely, like I said, it's a comedy and a horror movie. So
Mm,
it's not scary scary. I don't
hell
feel
no.
like back in the day, back when I was younger, that horror movies were just scary. Like even Freddy movies were funny. Um so it's like now these little, like they got this Megan movie out right now. I can't, like, no, we're not doing that. First of all, why are we making CGI robots in this day still? Let's not even play around with the technology. Let's not give people ideas. Didn't we learn from iRobot? Did we not
Uh,
learn
they did not learn from iRobot. They should have learned from the damn Westworld show too. Cause them
Westworld?
Westworld the freakier than iRobot. I had to stop watching that shit. That shit was too freaky. I was like, oh hell no.
I watched like maybe one or two seasons of Westworld. I'm like, yo, this thing could happen today. Can we not and say we did? How many times must the robot community warn us not to go there?
So many times, and they don't listen. Scientists, I think that's who's behind everything. It's scientists. Whoever these scientists are, they behind it. But
Every
they
two
be
seconds,
big. Yeah,
every, every 2 seconds you read in the actual news, scientists designed a robot to do this. Who told you I wanted that?
exactly. And you know what's crazy is a few years back, I want to say maybe like 2017, I had seen or read an article and seen a research study done where these scientists, of course, created an AI to talk and just make code. Then it was making code and all of that stuff, and then they gave it a second AI to interact with, and this was all within just a chat room type of framework. So they were doing their work and completing tasks as they should, minuscule tasks that they put in challenges for the AI to complete. And then the AI started creating its own
Making their own
code,
language. I remember seeing
own
that.
language. And they tried terminating it and it came back online. And now the second one figured out the ability to multiply. So they just shut down the whole thing and just burnt everything, destroyed everything, because they lost control of the AI because they created their own language and they couldn't understand what the fuck the AI was talking about. And that should have been an indicator to stop playing God. Like, that's too freaky. Stop doing that shit. We do not need these robots creating a whole motherfucking language that only they know. How we gonna decipher that shit? We don't speak robot.
Every time I read it, I'm just like,
Freaky as a.
what part of the movies, like RoboCop, like did like did we not?
Honestly, they don't learn. They really don't.
Dylan? So
And
when the
I
apocalypse
do,
comes because of a damn robot that humans created,
but honestly, I really believe that they are just making these movies and doing all of this to just mentally prepare us because they're gonna do it regardless. So
I
a
can
lot of these things I feel like are not even just pertaining to robots in itself, but in general, they're just preparing us to ideas that they potentially want to do in the format of entertainment.
I can see that. I can see that. Like, but that's not what I asked for. I want my flying car. I want even my time machine.
We have
I
a time machine though.
a real one. Like
YouTube. Oh, I guess a real one does count.
I want my holophone. Those are
I,
the things that I want.
hologram calling. Like I want
Yeah.
to FaceTime you and it'd be a hologram. Like
Yes.
you in my
That's
house.
all I ask. I just want a
But
little
you know,
time. Like I'm holding you up in my hand and talking to you. How much asking is that?
yeah, it's too much. We need to talk to old girl
Who's that?
because the person who invented holograms and hologram technology
Mm-mm.
or like that type of shit was a black woman. They say.
Always a black woman. Always a
Yeah,
black person.
they said it was a black woman, and what's it called? Of course, her research was taken, but she still has certain things patented though that not all of it was taken. I can't remember what her name was, but come next episode, maybe I'll have that information.
Or
So
even that thing from Star Trek where you like go in the machine and it moves you from one place to another. Like we have thought about these things for a long time. Why is these technologies not made available yet? Just let's figure that out. Let's. I don't
um,
need a robot. We don't need robots.
we don't, we don't. But thank God, Miss Gladys invented GPS. I appreciate you. Niggas creating what we really need.
True.
You-
Every day, every
There's a
time.
black woman
Shout
invented
out to Black
GPS.
History.
Yeah. And they don't even give her that like prop, bruh. bruh. Like a black woman invented GPS. What can we do now without GPS?
A black man or woman created almost every technological advancement in the world. A
Hmm.
black man or woman, every time we're on the precipice of something, like we need something to make us work smarter, faster, mostly through a black person. Um, Shit, health, it even like medical advancement was through the blood, sweat, and literal DNA of a black woman.
Yeah, that's true. And they
Shout
still
out to
use it
Henrietta Locke.
themselves. Yep, they
May she
still
rest
use
in
it
place.
themselves.
So, bullshit. But we get no credit every single day.
That's why they will always have the utmost love from me. I love them. I love y'all. Black women. Sit on my face.
Oh, Lord Jesus. And I was going to say thank you until you went there. Now it's okay.
Okay, it works. Um,
Okay. On to music, our music segment. So, a couple of music news. Showering new music. Are you excited for a new Sade album, Sir Gleeful?
she is dropping.
Yes,
Say you swear.
I'm not lying.
I'm
Sade is working on
fucking
a new project.
excited. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
What? That's so lit. That is so lit.
And Beyonce and Rihanna will both be touring next year. So, which means for us, Rihanna is probably putting out a new project because she has nothing out currently, unless she's touring on her old stuff, which she
She's gonna,
probably could.
yeah, she probably will. Cause she's gonna be performing at the NFL, I think.
Yes,
So
she is. So we should at least have a single out
maybe
by
like a
January.
sneak peek of some like unreleased vocals for a song or something like that. That
Right.
would be pretty cool. Um,
So all three, very excited for it. Might have to save money to at least see Beyonce in concert because I absolutely love Renaissance. So I'm going to have to go see that. But yes, listen. Black women are. It's the renaissance of black women in music. Let's do this.
yep, exactly. And Glorilla's album is something I'm definitely looking forward to. She's gonna be dropping her album on 11/11. So 11/11/11. It's like nah, because the year's not 11 no more. Damn. But
It's
yeah.
11, 11, 22. So 11 plus 11 is 22.
Oh, that's still. Look at you. Yeah, I love number shits like that. So shout out Glorilla. She's probably one of my favorite new female rappers that's coming on the scene. I love that Memphis rap. She remind me of like your money bag, yo, like that nitty gritty. Her voice deep as fuck. So she has said when she get back shots, she be like this, oh, oh. And I was like, hey, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm pulling out and walking home. A girl ever moan like that while I'm fucking her. I'm
That's
walking home. I
hilarious.
don't even need to. I need to walk so I could think about what happened.
You and walking, or
I
when you
would
should be
walk.
running.
I don't need the Uber. I need the mental solace.
You were walking home after Jeepers and now you walking home after that. You should be running.
Oh man. Ah,
That is
dog.
hilarious.
But I'm really
I
looking
have
forward
seen some
to it.
stuff about Glorilla. I did not realize she was a rapper, so I will try to check her out.
Yeah, like she's one of those fun ratchet like girls, but she be spitting. So it's, you know that I don't know. I like that like little hood ratchet ghetto shit. Like, go ahead, girl, live your best life. So I support that shit. As long as you're not ignorant, bruh, be as righteous as you want. Just don't harm nobody in the process. Live your life.
Absolutely
And
facts.
I support that shit.
Same
That's
here.
why, I support hoes that know they hoes, you know what I'm saying? I can't stand sneaky hoes, because that's the ones that'll do harm in life. But them hoes that know they hoes, hey, I don't slut shame. Go ahead, hoe. Be a hoe.
We stand a woman who is in her sexual empowerment.
Yeah,
Every
man.
single
Exactly.
black or white. So I think that's a nice
And
segment. Oh,
music,
you
me
found
too.
something else?
Yeah, yeah. I want everybody listening to that new GHerbo album that came out. They used to say GHerbo can't rap. I ain't never forgot. That nigga spitting now. So go listen to that shit. GHerbo raw.
Now. So
Okay,
he wasn't spitting fire.
maybe back in like 2012, he was having a little hard time with his bars. But he's definitely been consistent and like dropping hard shit. So go ahead and tune in to that G Herbo shit. If you guys like drill or whatever. But that's my little segment.
That's okay. We definitely probably won't check that out, but we will absolutely make sure that our listeners do.
I think you
Um,
should check that out too.
what happened?
Nah, I said you gotta check it out too, girl. What you mean?
Send me one song. I'm gonna do you. Do like you. Send me one song. I'll figure out if I listen to the rest.
Okay, let me. I don't want to put you onto the new album as your first take. I'm gonna send you my favorite song from a
Right.
different album and go from there.
Exactly. There we go.
Mhm.
So is that's it for a music segment. I don't have anything else. How about you?
No, no, that's it for music segment. I'm
All
straight.
right. To my favorite segment because I'm such a foodie. The food segment. So, remember a
Yes.
couple weeks ago, I told you guys that there was a butter shortage? I think I mentioned it here. But
It's
for
a
some
butter
reason,
sandwich.
there's a
That's
butter
crazy.
shortage. There's also an egg shortage. I went to the supermarket yesterday, and there's like the eggs are like not there, and the eggs that were there were like $11. So very concerning.
Yeah, I'm surprised the egg shortage is still going on though. That's the thing because I remember maybe like 2 3 months ago we had an egg shortage in my area at least, and I don't know what the fuck
Okay,
is going
so
on.
maybe the supply chain is just getting up to me because there wasn't an egg shortage up here.
So
So
maybe it's finally just reaching your ends too, like they running out.
yeah,
'Cause we
so
had
I
it here.
actually that's really unfortunate because I love eggs. I
Me
might go
too.
to a farm then and get some fresh eggs because I wanted to get a chicken because I eat eggs so often. I'm like, I just need to get chicken, but I don't think I can have a chicken in my town.
Um, we're thinking about getting a chicken and having a little coop because we have my neighbor, my literal next door neighbor, has a few chickens down the street. Um, we have a neighbor that has a few chickens. So niggas just got chickens around here, and it's like, damn, I need some chickens too. And I had a dog at the time, so my dog would have ate the chickens. But now I don't have a dog, so we could do it.
Oh yeah, nice,
I don't know if I
lucky.
want to build a chicken coop myself or
Hmm.
just have someone or just buy one. Because building a chicken coop sounds like it's gonna be like a lot of work. I ain't gonna hold you. But then again, it might not be. You
Oh
know.
wait, I think maybe I can have a chicken. I just need a permit.
You need a
Hmm.
permit.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, we don't ever ask for no permits. We Floridian. We just get that shit.
No one shall engage in the business of keeping for sale or slaughter live chickens, ducks, geese. pigeon, or other domestic fowl without first having obtained a permit from the Department of Health.
Hmm. Interesting.
So maybe I'll have to look at that when I get a house.
Yeah.
Uh, oh, so back to the butter shortage. So butter shortage, but the current trend in food are butter boards.
Butter boards.
Butter boards. So you know how they have cheese boards where you lay out cheese with like different
Yeah.
spreads. So now they're doing it with butter. And I've seen cream cheese boards, hummus boards. What is going on? There is a butter shortage. Why are we doing
Why are
butter
we doing
boards?
butter boards in the first place? Even if there wasn't, that just don't make sense to me.
It doesn't make sense to me either.
Like, cause it's not like you could just pop that shit in your mouth and eat it. I mean, you can, but like, where's the thrill in that? Where's the flavor? Where's the je ne sais quoi?
Well, they do like put stuff on it. So like, everything but the bagel seasoning. Like they'll put seasoning on it. They'll put like meat. To me, it's just weird. Like yeah, basically it's like spread boards are. So instead of like dips, people are putting it on boards, and then you have like bread and all that stuff to swipe. I'm just like, what if people double dip? Like, no. Let let's not and say we did. I don't know if I like this trend.
I'm not a fan either. I'm
Yeah.
not a
On other news from the fast food people, Taco Bell is bringing back the classic Enchirito. So we know that in the last couple of months they brought back their Mexican pizza. Now they're bringing back the Enchirito.
They need to bring back them chicken wings.
They had chicken wings.
Hell yeah.
Oh no.
I didn't eat it though. I didn't trust it.
Say, I don't know about chicken wings
A taco
from
place
Taco
selling
Bell.
chicken wings. I know them raccoon ankles. I
And
know.
people were blaming Popeye's chicken sandwich. It might have been Taco Bell's chicken wings. I don't know about all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So if you were a fan of the classic Enchilito, look out for that to be out in the next couple months or next couple weeks. Um, McDonald's, the last couple weeks, they brought in happy meals. As you know, I tried one, or yeah, well, I bought two. Um, and I got the Hamburglar. I did buy another one when I was in DC just to see if I could get a Grimace because they are sold out everywhere. I did get a Grimace. So look at that. Um,
Nice.
they are bringing back, though, their Halloween pails. So if you have a kid who likes to go trick or treating, go to McDonald's when they have those Halloween pails for their Happy Meals. Those are worth it because you have just those little baskets already made to grab up some candy for Halloween. And on the Eggo waffle front, they have created an alcoholic beverage called a sipping cream by Eggo Waffle. And I'm trying to find out what is in it because I I think it's like an eggnog, which I'm
Um,
not a big eggnog fan.
I think I'll pass. I like eggnog, but like I like the liquor eggnogs, like the ones that got alcohol in it.
Yes, that's what it is.
Is it? Then
Yes,
I might give it a shot. I'm not gonna hold you.
it's a eggnog liqueur, and it's rum based, has cinnamon and nutmeg flavored notes, and will be around all winter long
So where
at
is this at
select
again?
retailers. It'll be at select retailers nationwide starting the holiday season.
I might
And
have to get
somebody,
me some boozy eggnog. Hmm.
yeah. So if you are eggnog lover, especially a spiked eggnog, go out and get your Eggo waffle eggnog. Listen, I love me an Eggo waffle. It probably is gonna taste good. I'm not a big person. So, Glee, if you find it in Florida, let me know how it is.
I'm definitely gonna be looking for it. I'm probably gonna look for it tomorrow. Honestly, today feels
Yeah,
like
I think.
Friday. Fuck.
Yeah, it does. I think it's on the website. So if you check out the Kellogg's website, you might be able to get pointed towards where one is. And that's it for my food segment. Time to wrap up this podcast. So, Glee, anything from this week that you wanted to put out there to the world?
I just want to know, Miss Passionate Electric, if you have been eating any low vibrational plates lately.
No, I don't even know what that is. And none of my plates should be low vibration. All my plates should be high vibration
Good.
because
Make
that
sure
sounds
that.
more tasty.
Well, I mean, if you said her your food touching, that's low vibrational.
uh,
I don't. Me personally, I guess I'll fuck up a low vibrational plate because if them yams touching the food, I'm still gonna eat it.
yeah,
When the mac and the beans touch, I'm still gonna eat it.
yeah.
So
Especially the mac and the beans.
hell yeah, I'll be fucking that shit up. I don't go and like get beans and mac just to stir this up, but if it's on the plate and them bitches touching, that shit go. I fuck that whole up. You feel me?
Not bad. I I don't necessarily care if my food touches. I think it just depends on the food.
Yeah, that part too. It really do depend on the food that's touching, because some combos are not good combos.
Exactly. Like some things just don't need to be near each other. And so I kind of make sure that happens. Otherwise, I don't care. So I guess I must like low vibration food because I don't care. Damn.
Yep,
Sad.
look at you. Loving a low vibrational plate. But then again, who is she to tell us what's low vibrational? Her pussy probably stink.
Oh Lord. Who put this out? Who was the person that put that out?
Cause I hate people that try to run people life. Like, don't tell me how to live my life.
Oh wait, I think I did see there was a TikTok or something on this.
Yeah, video of that girl pointing at another girl food because all that shit was touching, and then she gonna lick her fingers and then go back to pointing her finger over my food. Like, girl, don't get your face
Oh,
out my fucking shit. Mm-mm. Talking about my shit
mm-mm.
low vibrational. I wish you would. Low vibration just foot up your ass if any of that spit get on my shit.
I can't. So I guess we're both on the low. There's some things I really care about, and then there's some things I do not. So like even sometimes when the pancake syrup like kind of leans into the egg, I'll eat it. I'll eat it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like if the syrup touch the eggs, oh yeah. That's fine with me.
Yeah. I mean, I won't put it on purpose. Some people put it on purpose.
Yeah, no.
No,
I don't put it on purpose.
no.
But when it drizzled down from the pancakes or the waffles to the eggs, yeah, I'll still fuck it up. It made that like sour sweet gone vibes.
Yeah. But okay. I didn't know that that was what. Listen, I see these TikToks and I'm like, that looks like drama waiting to happen. So I'm just gonna keep keep it
keep it pushing. I'm scrolling,
Yeah.
scrolling, and scrolling.
Scrolling, scrolling. I don't go on TikTok that often. So I usually only go on to post my own TikTok and keep it moving.
Yeah, I don't even have the app. I just be seeing it end up on my Twitter feed. So there's that. That's why you see everyone talking about low vibrational now. It's a meme. People are just memeing that girl.
I mean, listen. Wait, are they memeing the girl who's plate or the girl who was dinging the plate?
The girl who was like talking about the plate.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, she's entitled to her opinion. If she that's not the plate, because what was
She's
it, two or
supposed
was
to
it
be a
one?
life coach.
Oh, you life coaching my plate?
Yes.
No, no,
She life coached her plate.
no. Mm-mm. No, not my plate. We can life coach my career. We can life coach my love life. We could we can slightly life coach my parenting. We ain't life coaching what I put in my mouth. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Then
Not
they
doing it.
look on.
No.
Find the
So if
next
that's
one.
the
I'm too
case,
much of a fat ass to care what you think. That's how I
wow.
feel. That's how I feel
People
100%.
are paying. I hope people's not paying for life coaching the plates, because
Yeah, they paying her. I mean, it's
no.
not specifically for the plates, but she life coached
Oh,
their plates too. It's included with the bundle deal.
it's so funny because I'm always like, I I need to find something to because people be making so much money life coaching about bullshit.
They really do be some bullshit. It's like, how do y'all do that?
I said I'm gonna take my uh going through my divorce, attribute it to like all these reality TV relationships, and come up with a program on how. First I gotta find a man though, and then I'm gonna take that and then put it out there in a book for because
Mm,
I don't understand. People just pay people to do crazy shit. This is so funny.
crazy ass shit. Trust me.
Oh man, that's funny. Well, no, we will not be life coaching people's plate. Listen, I'm a foodie. My food has to be high quality. My food is okay to touch though, because it's high quality touching. So
Hmm. Now I'm hungry as fuck.
yeah, same. I was like, damn, I have some ribs in the fridge. So on that note, if you have not at this point, I mean, what are you waiting for? Follow me on Entertainment in Color on all social media platforms. That's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and the TikToks or
Hmm.
TikTok.
And follow me on these podcasts to hear my voice because that's the only place where you're going to find me.
But otherwise, we will see you next week where we're bringing, well, hopefully, Glee will have less lies because we're going to start counting them.
Uh, I mean, I only fibbed just a little bit once or twice today. I didn't fib for real, for real. She's capping. I'm gonna find your lie. Just wait on it. I ain't forget. So,
And I will still be the angel that you all know and love.
mhm. So tune in
And
tomorrow,
entertainment,
or not tomorrow, but next episode to find out what Mika be lying about, because I know she be lying.
we'll see. Peace.
Peace, love, and chicken grease.
Have a good one.
Later.